Hey, hello guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is 𝗝ป์🗵🗶🗵 and in this video I will be talking about one of the important question in PySpark, okay, which was asked in some of the interview question. I got this question from the LinkedIn post, so we will try to solve this in a different way, and that person has solved in a different way, so I'll try my best to give you the proper answer. And you may also have a correct answer. Please, write down the code in the description box, or not the description box, in the comment sections, and also you can post the question or the video answer in the LinkedIn post and tag me, so that everyone will learn it. Cool. So the question is saying that get the employees department ID with maximum and minimum salary in each department, right? So we have this data frame, right? And here you can see we have employee name, we have department ID, and we have salary, right? Now if I just expand it a little bit, cool, so you can see we have employee name, and if I sort it with department ID, then you can see we have department ID 2, 4 and 5. Now in 2 department ID, right, we are having these 4 guys, right, and their salaries are like 75,000, 80,000 and 80,000 and 70,000. Now if I'm saying you, hey, you need to find out the minimum and maximum salary at each department. So you can see 70,000 is the minimum salary, and which goes to imply this Tarvares, right? And then the maximum salary is 80,000, right? But here we have 2 guys, so we have to actually club these 2 names, in our output, in our value, in a column. So how we could do that? Cool, we'll see. Now what we will do, we will try to first we will find out department wise minimum and maximum salary. Okay, so just for the learning purpose, let me write here df1 is equal to df dot group by, right? We have to group it by department ID. We cannot go with the employee name, otherwise we will get the unique result every time, right? So I'll go with the department ID, depth underscore ID. Cool. And here what I will do, we have to find out min and max, so I will use here aggregate, and let's say I'm calling here max function, and inside this I have to pass what, a column name. So what is the column? Salary. Cool, salary. And here I'll do alias, so I'll just give here alias and then give some proper name, max underscore cell, let's say. Okay, and then I have to find minimum, so I'll just write down here minimum min function. The same thing I will do, and alias min underscore cell. Okay, cool. Now I'll just write here display of df1. Okay, we did a small mistake. Also, if you are writing this code first time, you have to import the functions. So let me import everything, PySpark.sql.functions. Okay, now if you run this again, you will see the same result. Now the result is department ID, max cell and min cell. Now for department 2, we have 80,000 max salary and min salary is 70,000. Likewise, if I go over here for the fourth department, right? So the minimum salary is 55,000 and the maximum salary is 85,000. Let's compare the result. Yeah, 85,000 and 55,000. It means our answer is now almost good, right? Now what we will do, since we have find out the department, each department wise minimum salary and maximum salary. Now I need to also get the employee names. So how I could do that? I can go with join conditions. Okay, I have to join this this main table with this new table on basis of department ID, because department ID is same over here, right? So what I'll do, first of all, I'll do here df2 for an example, df1 not df1, df is my main, and then df1 is the that one what we have built it, and here we have to define the condition df dot, I'll just write here depth underscore id, depth underscore id is equal to def1 dot depth underscore id, and here I will use inner join. Okay, inner join. Cool. So I just write here inner, and here I'll just do here df2. Now let me display it. We'll see what it returns. Now you can see we have the employee names also, department ID and department ID, max cell and min cell, right? All of the stuff we have it. Now we have 10 rows total. Cool. Now what I will do, I will see you have 1 minute. We have this max salary, right? Now if I just sort it with department ID, why can't I check this this column with this salary column, right? If I want to find out, hey, whose salary is maximum in department ID 2, right? So I can compare this max salary column with this salary. If it is matching, so I can say, see, this second row and third row is matching, so I can say, hey, Jamin and Pankaj salaries are the highest one, and then we have minimum. For minimum I can go with min underscore salary column, and I can check with the salary column, right? Row wise comparison hai. Okay, I can do that. So just for the purpose I can create a df3. Okay, I can create a df3. Cool, no problem, we'll do it. And here what I'll do, I'll just filter out the data, because I do not want this 75,000, right, where the max salary either or min salary is not matching with the salary. I do not want those rows, right? So here what I'll do, I'll just use here filter condition call. I can use here call, right, call, and max underscore cell is equal to call of salary, or for all I use this operator, right, call of min underscore cell. This should be call of salary. Now it won't work. Display of df3. Error. You can see cannot convert column into bool. And so why so? When we are using two conditions over here in the filter, we have to close it like this, like this. Now if I run this, we'll see. Now it is running. Okay, now we have total 8 rows. Now you can see in department ID 2 we are having only 3 names. These 2 for the maximum and this one for the minimum. Now I have to, now here you can see we have actually 2 department ID, right? So if I try to use these columns department ID, it will confuse. I mean the compiler or the Spark will confuse ki which one I have to take it. Understood? Yep. So for that purpose I need to actually give a alias. So ideally I can write here select statement and give some aliases, right? I hope that you are aware about this. Instead what I can do here only, why can't I rename the column of depth underscore id with depth underscore id underscore 1, something like that, and instead of putting here depth id I can go with 1 and run this. Cool. I will not use this depth underscore id underscore 1 column. I will use depth underscore id column only. So here what I can do, I can write here def3 dot now group by. On what basis I need to group by? Group by means, clubbing same kind of data in one place. So I need to club department ID, right, and salary, right. I want salary also, salary, correct. Okay, cool. And what name I should, what should be the aggregation? Aggregation should be the employee name. So I can use here agree, and here I will use collect list. So collect list means we can have the list. It will collect, or it will group same kind of data. So I can pass here what amp underscore name, and quickly I can display df3. If it is list, it can have it can have duplicates also. If you do not want duplicates names, I can use collect set, nothing else. Now it is printing all the stuff. Department, okay, sorry, my bad. I have to store this. Now you'll see we have the data like this. Now we can actually alias it, key employee underscore names. Oops, undo. How can I do undo? Undo. Now run it. So likewise we can get the result. Now you can see 70,000 salary is for Tarvares, and then Jamin and Pankaj, and so, right. So this is the way how we can actually use PySpark to solve the questions of, this is only a SQL question. You can also solve this question via rank or dense rank or maybe row number. You can work on it since we have a duplicate, so you can use rank or dense rank, right, and with that method also you can solve this problem. Now we have actually, now you think of it, we have this data frame, right, we have this data frame. Okay, we have this data frame. So this is the source data frame. Okay, and this data frame is being used by multiple times, and data frame API or Spark API is a data frame is a lazy evaluation, right? So when I am running, until unless I call the action, it won't actually go and fetch the data. So why can't I cache this or persist it, right? The same data, because we are using the same data frame again and again. See, df here also I am using, and then on joining condition also I am using df. So why can't I cache this data frame here itself and then start the process? It may take less time. Also you can use broadcast join for this purpose. We are joining this big table and this is the small table, because we know department ID we will be having minimum, like let's say in a school or in an organization or anywhere, we will have at least 100, 2000, 5000, 10,000 only records, not more than that, right? And for this main data frame, maybe we can have lakhs of employees in it, right? So ideally this df, right, this df can be a larger one, and this small df will be a the left hand side, the right hand side will be the smaller one. So here I can use actually broadcast join, also broadcast. I can broadcast it and then I can join it like this. Also we can solve this problem via this approach. Also you can cache this data frame, the main data frame, because we are using multiple times. Cool. Apart from this is my course I have launched on my website, Databricks-PySpark real-time scenarios interview question series. You can see over here we are having around 4 hours of content. It is not over. I yet to add multiple questions. I on a weekly basis or twice in a week, I add some questions in it, and here I have given some idea how we can optimize the code, how we can create some how we can create some utility and frameworks when you are working in your organization or when you are working for a project. You can see we have miscellaneous interview questions, how we can optimize the PySpark UDF, why UDF is not optimized. The question is this. Now we have solved the question using broadcast variable. This is kind of scenario based question, how to incremental load and full load in Spark SQL. Other stuff we have it right, and then we have PySpark and Python PySpark framework. So all these frameworks I have done it, and then we have problem solving questions. So see, this is not over yet. I have to prepare more the questions for you guys. I will be adding more questions in it. It is not over because I do not wish to add these kind of questions. See, this kind of question you will get it from multiple places. Also, you can also practice by your own, right? So I do not wish to add these kind of question in the paid course, what others do. So in that course you will be actually having those questions which you do not find out anywhere. Most probably you do not find out anywhere very easily. So yeah, so just if you wish, you can go and take out those courses. I hope that you are liking my videos and also my paid course, and if you do, please write down something on LinkedIn post so that I will also get some more users. I'll get it right. And yeah, till then, bye bye, take care, thank you.